I am not a crochet expert, but I thought I would do a video doing the Disney Crochet issue 11, as the Disney Crochet official YouTube have stopped making these videos for some reason. So this is not really a tutorial because I haven't done this myself yet, but I thought it might be helpful for someone who perhaps is struggling with this one, because I have seen a few comments on the last episode of the Hachette Disney one. I'll leave that in the description below, of people saying I need some help with issue 11, so I thought I would have a go at it and post it on YouTube to see, maybe it will help someone. Maybe this will get no views, but you know, we'll try anyway. So I've got my Disney Crochet issue 11, I've got my yarn. This is, I don't know what colour, I think it's called cyan they call it, oh, aqua green they call it. And I'm using a 5mm crochet hook. I use my own that have these like ergonomic handles because I find it a lot easier to use. So yeah, I am, yeah, like I said, I'm using 5 just because mine have always been a little bit tight, so I've just remade some of them. So here's mine from issue 5. This is with a 4 and this is with a 5, and they should be around 14.5 centimeters big, and as you can see, this one's a whole, the one I did with 5 is a whole 2 centimeters bigger, which makes such a difference. So I have gone back and redone a few of my old squares, but this one I'm just going to go straight in with a 5. So to start off, it says make with 4mm hook and A, make 5 chain, join with 1 slip stitch to the first stitch. So also, I'm not the best crocheter in the world. I definitely do things wrong. So, you know, please don't judge me for the things that I do wrong in this video. And I'm just going to put some music over the top because I'm going to watch some YouTube, because otherwise I get pretty distracted and can't do this anyway. So, but round 1, 5 chain, count to the stitch here and throughout. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double treble in ring. So double treble is over twice through the center, try not to get the tail, up, and then yarn over through the first 2, yarn over through the next 2, and yarn over through the last 2, 1 chain, and then 15 times. Okay, so I've got my 16 on here. It is 16, not 15, so 16 double trebles. It's such a pretty stitch. And then you chain 1 and then join with 1 slip stitch into the 5th chain of the first one. I hate joining. So there is our first round. So round 2, 2 chain, 1, 2, and then we're going to 2 treble inside the space. Have they done it in that space? They've done it inside this space. So 2 treble inside, or treble 2 together, sorry, inside this space. So put 1 through like a regular treble and first through the first 2, and then don't finish it off. You go around again and loop. So you got 4 on the hook, you pull it through the first 2, 3 on the hook, and then pull it through the final 3. Then you chain 2 and treble 3 together, then into the next space. So through the first 2, into the space again, through the next 2, and then don't finish it off because that'll be treble 2. Then you go around again, through the hole, through the first 2, so you've got 4 left on the hook, and then through the last 4, and then chain 2 and complete that all the way around. I'm just going to go open my window because it's getting hot in here. Okay, so I've hit the end of round 2. Is it gonna focus? Is that focused or is that just dusty? That's it, focused. So to finish it off, it is chain 1, and then I feel like maybe I should have done that into this one, but oh well, I'm not going to go and undo it. And then you go through the top of this chain and 1 double crochet through that one. And that is the first 2 rounds. It's really pretty, I'm not gonna lie. It's only 6 rounds as well, so it's pretty small. Right, round 3 then. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to go into the space. I'm gonna go into this space because otherwise it will lean over to here. So I'm gonna go into this one. So 2 double treble, so round, there's and then it's through, is it through the first 2, and then through the next 2, and then through the next 2, and then I do that twice. I forgot to do the loopy loop, through it twice, 2, 2, and 2. And there's the first bit. It's never going to look as good as theirs, like, let's be real. And then 2 treble into the next of the next 3 spaces. Okay, one tip that I have for doing these is, because this has come apart now, because this is so long, I do it like step by step within each round. So I've done my 4 chain, sorry. I'm then going to do 2 double treble in space, and then I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to come back to the brackets. So next one is 2 treble into next 3 spaces. So let's do 1. There's 1 treble, and this will start making it into a square. 2 treble, and then I'm going to do that into this space, and then this space, and then come back. Okay, so then into the next space, as we're starting to make this into a square, we're going to do 3 double treble, 2 chain, 3 double treble, all into this one space. So loop de loop, 3, so I've done my 3, then chain 2, and then 3 again into the same space. I always forget to do the second loop. Loop-de-loop, and back in. 1, 2, 3. and that has made our first corner. Well, we've got the first half of the first corner and then our first proper corner, and then we're going to do that down here and down here and then down here, and then we're going to do 3 double treble into the first space. We're going to do 1 chain and then join it onto this one. So let's do that. Okay, so I've gone all the way around and now I'm going to do 1 chain, yup, and join with a double crochet into the 4th chain. So double crochet, and there it is, and now it's starting to look a little bit more square like. So now we're on to round 4. So 3 chain, 2, 3, 2 treble crochet into space. Is that into the corner space? I'm actually going to have a quick look. Looking at the pictures in here does help. Walked in treble, start with 3 chains, first corner space, yeah. And they put a bit more information in here. So 3 chain, 2 trebles into the corner space. So 2 trebles, 1, 2, and then 2 trebles into the next 4 spaces. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you can sort of see it like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the corner we're going to do 3 treble, 2 chain, 3 treble, and then just around. So we're going to skip the first sort of 3 double trebles and into this space here. So skip 1, 2, 3 of the double trebles and into the next space here. We're going to do a treble and then another treble and then into, so that'll be 1 and then 2, 3 and 4, and then we'll do the corner. And then in this corner space here, so I've got my 4 there. In this corner space we're going to do 3 trebles, 2 chain, 3 trebles, and then repeat all the way around. So 3 chain, 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3, 2 chain, and 3 trebles there. 2, 3. So if I take out my hook, hopefully that's a bit more obvious about what we're doing. So we've done the first one into the first corner, skipped those sort of 3 double trebles because I thought those were the spaces and I was like, I cannot fit 4 in there, and then we've done it in between these 2 chain spaces up here, so it's gone up like that, and then done our corner. So then over here I've done the corner, so then I'm going to put 1 into this space through here, 1 through this space, 1 through this space, 1 through this space, and then I'm back to doing a corner again. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we will join it on the other end to finish off round 4. Okay, so I've come to back to my first corner up here. So the first corner, it's where am I going? Into this one, 3 trebles, just like all of the other corners. Also, this is using up so much yarn. I keep having to like do this. It's really annoying. I need to find my yarn bowl. 2 and 3. 1 chain, join with 1 double crochet into the 3rd chain space. 1, 2, 3, so that's pull through, and then a double crochet, and that finishes off round 4. I don't know if I should like change the camera angle maybe. Ooh, that makes it harder for me to crochet, but it might make it easier for you to see, so I don't know. Maybe that would have been better straight off. Let me know if anyone is watching this video. Let me know. Right, we're going to do round 5 then. So 3 chain. Oh no, this is so much more harder for me to crochet. I can do it like, I'm going to have to do it like this. 3 chain. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and we're basically just going to go around. So around all 4 edges and do the exact same thing. So 3 chain and then 2 chain into the corner space. Then in each of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each of these 5 spaces separated by the 2 trebles, you're going to do 2 more trebles. And then at the corner, it's going to be 3 trebles, chain 2, 3 trebles. So just to illustrate what I mean, we'll do 2 trebles into the corner space, and another 2, so that will eventually make the 3, and then we're going to do it into this space here, so 2 trebles into here, basically what's just happened, and then 2 into here, 2 into here, 2 here, 2 here, and then 3, chain 2, 3 into the corner, just like the previous round. Yeah, so I'll meet you back up here. Okay, so I am back at the first corner. So 3 treble crochet. Let's just get some more yarn. 3 treble crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1 and join with 1 DC to the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, 3. Right, so next up we are... Okay, so I got it pretty much. Next up we are on to the final round, round 6. So this is, I think, just basically a half treble crochet sort of border round. Yeah, so chain 2, half treble crochet in space, next 16 spaces, 2 half treble, 2 chain, 2 half treble. Yeah, so it's just a half treble crochet round. So we're going to start out by, I'm going to have to open the window a little bit more. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then a half treble crochet into the space, The trouble is this yarn just unravels really easily. But I've done chain 2 and half treble into the space, and then I'm going to half treble into every next treble space. That is not a space, this is a space. So half treble into every space, so every little V basically, you're going to put a half treble through that. And then at the corner it's going to be 2 half trebles, chain 2, 2 half trebles. So I'm just going to do my half trebles in under every V. And then in the corner it's going to be 2 half trebles, chain 2, 2 half trebles to help make that corner. So 2, so 1, sorry, 2, chain 2, and then 1, 2. And then to start off on the next round of half trebles, it's going to be this one right here with that V, and do that the whole way around. And again, I'll meet you back at the start. I'm actually going to put in a stitch marker because I feel like I'm a little bit distracted today, and also I want to show off my stitch markers. Look, it's a little kitty being held by the scruff. It's so cute. So I'm going to put that in so I don't lose track of when I get back to the start. Okay, so I'm back at my corner with my cat. So 2 treble crochets, half treble crochets into the corner, and then chain 2, and then slip stitch this time into that second chain, which for me is this one here. Boop. So tight. So pull a slip stitch, and then I always like to finish off my corners or colours by chaining 1 and then cutting it and pulling it through, just because it gives it that little bit of extra security, that little extra sort of like knot at the end. I need to take my cat off, and then all that's left is to sew in the oh, what are these called? The ends. And here is the finished Nemo, what's it called? The Nemo Aqua Flower Square. So just to check the size. Yeah, okay, so this is why I've gone up, because this is 14.5 and it is pretty accurate, and I know that if I'd been on a 4mm hook it would not have been big enough. So I'm really happy with that. That's come out really well. I think it looks super pretty, and that is the finished square. If you have found this video helpful, please let me know, and let me know if you've got any suggestions, like any constructive criticism, because obviously this is my first time, but I've not seen any tutorials for these, and I just thought, you know, they might help some people out. But here's the finished one. Here's the front cover of that. That might be a good thumbnail picture right there. But yeah, let me know, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed it, because I want to do more tutorials for the future issues as well. Have a great day, bye!